Welcome back, Wanderers, to another episode of Cleaning the Commonwealth. Today we are visiting a handful of locations, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. For anyone that's new here, my name is Stu, and I love survival games. In this series, I'm restoring all of Fallout 4 settlements to look like they did before the war. And in order to do so, I'm using a whole bunch of mods, which I have turned into a collection on Nexus and linked in the video's description. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into it. Okay, starting today's adventure off with Country Crossing. So, the reason we are visiting so many places in today's video is simply because they're just not that exciting. I mentioned it in the
Sunday stream.
But basically, today's video is a compilation of places that are either not a pre-war location, like they just didn't exist before the war, they're only a post-war apocalyptic settlement, like Finch's Farm, or they're just small and basic to restore, something like Recrossing or Greentop Nursery. Really just not much I can do with a single house and a small patch of grass. Doesn't leave me a lot to work with in terms of imagination for the goal of this series, so they're just not worth making individual episodes on. Now, that's not to say that my time getting these locations was boring. Today's episode is definitely going to be filled with lots of action and fun moments, so I hope you have a good time watching because I know I had a good time playing. I'm also trying out a new video editor, so please let me know how I'm doing in the comments. I really want to hit 1,000 subscribers by the time that I finish this series, so please tell me what you like or what I can do better for future episodes and streams. I also quickly want to just say sorry to anyone who was waiting on this video for a long time. Life got in the way the last couple of weekends. I got some kind of rash on my elbow going to the movies a couple weeks ago. That took up a whole day, and my dog got super sick last weekend, so it is what it is, but it slowed down the video production, and wanted to make sure that, I wasn't just putting out trash, so I don't think anyone's stressing it too much. I know I'm not, but in any case, wanted to address it, say, sorry I'm off schedule, so behind cleaning these places up. I'm going back to work now, boss. Don't yell at me. Alright, in case you missed it, for Country Crossing, all we have to do is kill all the raiders in this place. So, nothing more to say, nothing to it but to do it. Let's do it. Alright, nice. That should be the last of that. Got a ton of legendary items in this place. I mean, just in general, I'm starting to stack a bunch of them. It's nice.
Whole place is run by raiders.
I took care of those raiders for you.
Really? Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time. By the way, we've talked about it, and we've decided to support the Minutemen. I think it's worth giving it another chance. The only way things will get better is if we stand together.
Yeah, okay, that's great, buddy. All right, let's get down to business. Time to take care of Country Crossing. So, pulling out, we're gonna do the trash can and the house first, and we are 90% done. Get rid of the couple of cars on the lot. Looking over the area, you can see all we really need is just to remove the shack, and I mean, pretty much done, right? So you can see why I didn't want this to be the whole video. I suppose I could have ended it at like 6 minutes, 8-minute video, but who would have wanted to watch this? I'm learning no one. So hopefully you guys want to watch it when it's 4 or 5 of these put together. At least slightly more interesting. All right, I think that's it for Country Crossing. It's looking good already. I went back and forth for just a minute here, deciding whether or not I wanted to keep this. Like, I don't know. I guess it could be okay as a puddle. It'd be nice to have water, but I think it looks better without it. Just a plain grass field. So. All right, let's move on to Finch Farm. Now, this one I was told during the stream to avoid because it was going to be a big pain. And wow, was that a great tip, because yeah, this place was a pain. Starting out with this room, which I just wanted to point out, what's the point of this place? Who is this for? Who's gonna walk into the flame? The AI's not going to. I'm not going to. What is the benefit of this? Just standing outside the door for this long. Slows down the game. I think things like that are stupid. Just wanted to call it out. All right, time to fight these Forge and step into the flames of hell.
was easy.
Most of them were never gonna be worth forging in the first place. See, Jake? Here's someone who might actually be worth my time. Unlike you.
But-
They're gonna kill me.
But I brought everything you asked for.
Stealing things from your family farm doesn't prove your strength, boy. Though this wonderful sword you brought does put me in the mood to give you one last chance to prove your worth. What do you say? Kill that prisoner and prove that you aren't completely useless.
You said we'd be raiding outside the Commonwealth. These people aren't even a threat to us.
Prove to me that you can kill. It's him or you.
Oh God, what do I do? What do I do?
Walk away, Jake. You don't have to do this.
Please let me go.
You're
What's
right.
it gonna be, Jake?
I don't want to do.
Last chance, Jake. Oh, it's on!
Better not try that again.
Wait, sorry. I picked up. I can't.
Always have to help.
I don't know what I was thinking. Look, I should probably try to go home and make amends. I know I've got no right to that. But if you're there to explain, things with my dad would go.
Got it. Hell yeah.
Jake's back? Oh, thank God. Papa, please. I know I screwed up pretty big. I thought if I joined up, I could keep them from raiding our farm. I didn't. I don't want to hurt anybody.
I don't care what you thought. I told you.
Abraham Francis Finch, that's enough.
Mama,
Shut up, Jake. If I hear anything out of either of you, you'll both be peeling potatoes for the next year. I've watched you two go at it for years and tried to
Peeling
sort it out
potatoes?
yourselves. Abraham, your son is a grown man. And if you expect him
Y'all
to
don't
act
grow
like one,
potatoes
you gotta
here.
Stop treating him like a child. Jake, your father and I have been out there, and we know it can be dangerous. We just want to make sure you're prepared. There, it's over. And if I hear another word about it from
I love
either
how
of you,
she's
so help me.
momming him
Here's
like
something for your help.
she's
I
in
think
the
you should
modern
hang
day.
on to that
We
sword.
just want you to be safe
Put a
out there,
smile
honey.
on
You gotta be
Granddad's
careful who you
face
make
knowing it's
friends
being
with.
used to help you.
Like, Jake, you're a grown man
thanks again.
living
for
in the
getting me out of
wasteland. You should know better, Jake. Why were you joining raiders? Oh, I didn't want to hurt anybody. But you did. You wanted to hurt people outside the Commonwealth. See, this is why I didn't fix up Finch Farm at all. I just left that place a dump. All right, let's move on to Greentop Nursery. And we have arrived. All right. Where are the settlers? See, as you can see, this place is pretty much clean as well. Remove a couple shack pieces, some vines, single house.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest
Hey,
town.
lady.
Excuse me.
We could really use your help.
I'm with the Minutemen. How can I help?
We've got a nest of some nasty bugs just around the corner. If they don't get cleared out soon, we're gonna have a real problem. What's really too bad is it'd be a nice spot for a new settlement. In fact, I know some folks that'd love to set up there if it was safe. If you can make sure the old workshop there is still in one piece, anyone who decides to move in later will be able to rebuild.
Oh yeah, this is how normal people talk for sure.
Oh, we didn't know what to do.
What would you do if the bugs came here? You would shoot them, right? You got guns, don't you? I don't get it. Whatever, let's go to Taffington. And we are done. Alright, Taffington Boathouse. Now this one again, pretty easy to restore, just a single house. Take care of the trash with the trash can mod, and rebuild the house with the rebuild collection mod. So it's just gonna look like it did before the war. Not really anything too crazy to visualize. But let's pick up all the other little bits before we move on. While cleaning up Taffington, I noticed these guys hanging out over here, so I decided to investigate. And boy, did this turn into a fun time.
What's that noise? Whoa.
Aiming's just been atrocious. I deserved that, truly. He definitely saw me, didn't he? I just can't catch a break with these guys. Oh my god. Clearly it's a good idea to go back into a corner in the same building I died the first time. This'll work out for me. What? It didn't work? Alright, let's try something new for once. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this a bowling alley? Oh, okay. Heck yeah, let's get to it. Alright. And ha! Oh, okay, that was underwhelming. Let's try that again. A little But 1, 2, still no. Huh. Seriously. Ugh. Man, I wish this game was more like on the grid.
What's that, Stu?
Oh, you don't know?
Currently ranked in the top 10 million games on Steam, this single-player survival game is the hottest thing since Klondike bars.
Okay, real talk. If you don't know this, I am also a game developer, and On the Grid is my game that is in way early development. So listen, I know it looks kind of basic right now, but just squint at it and try to see the vision with me. If it looks like something that might at all be promising to you, consider wishlisting it on Steam, or subscribe to my other channel for more updates. I would greatly appreciate it. Alright, back to business.
I cleared that place out for you. Be safe for your
And like I've mentioned a few times, I'm not going to show the full restoration process, because there's really not much to see, especially in this one. Just going to one-click restore the rest of the greenhouse, put some furniture inside. So let's wrap up today's episode talking to
Here are
Preston.
the raiders that were harassing that settlement you sent me to. The people there have decided to join our cause.
That's great news. One day, we'll be strong enough to drive that scum out of the Commonwealth for good. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
I cleared out the ghouls that were giving that settlement trouble.
Glad to hear it, gentlemen. It's hard enough out here without people having to worry about ghouls in their backyard. Got another thing to talk to you about. I'll mark the location on your map. We should get out of here as soon as we can.
The Minutemen are on a roll. I helped that settlement you sent me to, and cleared the way for a new settlement in the process.
That's fantastic news. We're gonna take back the whole Commonwealth from the bad guys at this rate. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Something else has come up. I've heard that folks at Finch Farm need some help. The Minutemen should be the ones that answer that call.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
Good news. Finch Farm has joined us.
Okay, good. That's what I like to hear.
Favorite whatcha?
Alright, I know I didn't mention it in the intro, but we are going to wrap up today by taking over Home Plate. I'll show you the final product for Home Plate in a future episode, but because it's so easy and quick to take over, figured I might as well just show
There's
it
in
now.
no mood to talk about any of this synth nonsense. Unless you're looking for a housing permit, I can't help you.
Well, let's hear about the permit.
We have one home available. It's in the center of town, right near the market. You can do whatever you like with the interior, and all the tools you need to make your own furnishings are provided at no extra charge.
I'll take it.
Here's the key. Let me be the first to welcome you as a resident of the Great Green Jewel.
I hope you enjoyed today's adventure. If you watched for this long, please consider giving me a like and subscribe. Also, please wishlist my game On the Grid on Steam. It would mean a lot to me. You can see me again streaming this Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next episode.
Put the gun down now. He's a Sith. He'll kill us all. Miles, no! Okay, show's over.